we have a very basic offensive game plan, right? When we either dash at him in mid or dash at him in Shining Wizard, and when we're up close, we do jabs into either mid or throw. And we won our first set, right? I know like that wasn't the most impressive display of Tekken you've ever seen, but my idea of this is I feel like Tekken is a fighting game franchise that kind of, it intimidates a lot of people. It used to intimidate me too, right? This idea of like, oh my god, there's this infinite path to mastery and everybody's been playing for 20 years, you know? And sure, yeah. But you don't need to be a master of Tekken on your first day. Look at how horrible, look at how bad I was right there. And I still won my match. Start with the basics and build from there. Don't try to be a master at everything day one, you know? All right, folks. Welcome back. We are here with, I mean, your eyes do not deceive you. Those rippling muscles and pecs, they do in fact belong to one Kazuya Mishima. We are playing some Tekken 8 on the channel. This is obviously, you know, it's a little different. Just want to get it out of the way before we get any further in here. This does not mean that Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising is gone, right? Still definitely plan to join a bunch of tournaments, right? There's still a bunch of side content I want to kind of make, right? Maybe a tier list at some point, maybe some guides for Ladiva and for other fundamentals, things like that. So don't worry. Don't worry. It's just going to be, you know, eventually this is going to be moving in to take sort of the primary kind of ranked gameplay slot day in, day out. You know how it is. We upload new videos every day on this channel, so it's going to be a little bit of a Tekken 8 climb, I think. This game looks really fun. I have to say, I mean, you guys know, right? I was turned on to the Grand Blue music a little bit when I did the tier list, but like, it is really hard to compete with the Tekken music, I think. I mean, it's just the main menu, man. I will say the presentation on this game is something else, huh? Like, that'll have a little anime opening at the beginning. It felt very epic, you know, it was very cool. So, that should be a lot of fun. So we'll probably what we're going to do in this video is we're going to try and get our bearings a little bit with King, because of course we play grapplers in this house. Now King is actually a grappler and apparently quite strong, so you're not going to see me complain about that at all. But yeah, we'll try and get our bearings a little bit, learn like a really basic game plan, and then hop online and play a couple matches, and that'll be the beginning of the road there. Let's get into it, and I have some thoughts to share, but we can do that as we get in. Oh my god, yeah. Like, I'm sorry, this is the character select music, and it's like, it's already better than like 80% of the themes in I'm sorry, listen, I know a lot of people have some connections to the themes in Grand Blue, but like, it's just, right? I don't know, maybe this is more my style of music, maybe too. But I don't know, I find this incredibly exciting. Alright, so as we were mentioning before, again, we play grapplers in this house, okay? I know, I mean, I think Jack technically kind of counts, right? In the sense that, I mean, he does have a pretty big command grab. Again, he's a big large boy, right? And he hits things very hard, fighting style, brute force there, as you can see, right? So, like, weight 400 kilograms, which is definitely a little insane, right? So he's like, you know, he's like in my head, he's like the Basaraga a little bit of this game, just in the sense that he's the other sort of very large boy that I'm somewhat interested in, but I think King is going to have to take priority here still. Being I mean, you want to talk throw game, right? There's nobody who has it like King, to my understanding, in Tekken 8. So this is definitely going to be our guy here for a little bit. Let's beat up on another King while we're here. Obviously, you know, I know there's a very extensive character creator in Tekken 8. You guys are seeing I just booted up the game for the very first time. Like, I don't even know if I have to turn down my settings or something. Maybe we'll see. But like, this is all I'll get to customizing and all that as we go. Oh man, I don't know. What do you guys think for secluded training ground? This seems like a good idea, right?
Get ready for the next battle.
For us to engage in some training, hopefully. Let's see if let's hope I can keep a stable 60 going here. Seems good so far. That's not bad. All right, so what the hell are we doing? Right, so I'm gonna be honest right off the bat here, right? I'm also going to turn this music down ever so slightly because as awesome as it is a little bit loud. All right, so yeah, like I was saying, with so this is gonna be a very interesting game to try and learn here. Obviously, most of my experience lies in 2D fighters, right? I played a lot of Street Fighter, I played a lot of Grand Blue at this point, right? I played Guilty Gear, right? 3D? I played a little bit of Tekken 7, and by a little bit of Tekken 7, I mean, I think I have like 50 hours in Tekken 7 or something, but it was mostly just kind of playing casual, messing around with some friends, right? I played a little bit of ranked, but I don't think I ever like super committed to really learning the game, right? I don't think I ever got out of like green ranks or something. So we're, you know, I'm very much a Tekken beginner, and Tekken has always been, in my head, it's been like, you know, almost it's like this Everest of fighting games, right? There's an infinite amount of knowledge checks, an infinite amount of things to learn, an infinite amount of things to improve at, right? So this is going to be, like, my sort of carryover knowledge in 2D fighting games meant that we went from knowing basically not whatever we were doing at all, we had no idea what we were doing in Grand Blue, to hitting Master Rank and actually, like, you know, kind of holding our own in tournaments within, like, a couple of months. I don't think that's going to be the case here, right? It's going to be a bit of a longer journey, is my expectation. I don't even know, like, I know there's 30 ranks in this game or something, and the highest one is God of Destruction. I don't even know if this is necessarily going to be a road to God of Destruction or something like that, because I don't know how realistic it is for me to hit that in any sensible amount of time. You know, unless we just want to become a Tekken channel and play Tekken for the next 6 years. We'll see, but for now, I think I'm not going to worry about what the goal with this is. Right now, we're learning. We're trying to, as always, like we do in every game, right? We try and learn and improve and have a good time. So, all right. Very quickly, before we get even into our like basic King game plan. 1, 2, 4? I think 3, right? 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, it's left. It's left punch, left kick, right punch, right? So that's 1, 3, 4, 2. Right, because those are very much, that's the like people will talk about, you know, down forward 2 or what have you, down forward 1, down back 1. I don't know. When they say those things, they're referring to 1 being left punch. It's almost like in a lot of cases, coming from again a more 2D background, it feels like the 1 is usually like your it's your fastest button, right? Like this is your 1 jab is pretty universally everyone's fastest button. It's 10 frames, right? And it's +1 on block, to my understanding. Let's see. Hello, would you like to block? Standing block, perfect. Yes, okay, so that's the same as Tekken 7, right? It's universally +1 on block, right? So it's just a little, it's like a real fight, right? You use your jab here to set up your bigger attacks, right? Obviously, the way things work in Tekken, to my understanding, is you have highs, you have, what's a mid? That's a mid, and you have lows, right? So highs tend to be really powerful moves in the sense that they tend to either, I mean, for example, most of the throws in the game are highs, right? King has some mid throws, but that's it. And then highs tend to be plus on block, or they tend to be really damaging, or they tend to lead to really good combos, or what have you, but they just lose clean to crouching, right? So, like the 1 jab here, this is an infinite. If you don't crouch, this is an infinite, right? So this is a really important thing to keep in mind about Tekken. There's literally nothing you can do about this unless you do this. I think power crutches, there's armored moves technically, but we'll get into that in a second, right? So highs lose clean to crouching, right? Mids tend to be the scary moves, to my understanding, because they lead to a lot of reward on hit, right? A lot of them, I think the universal like hop kick, right? This is like the 15 frames is the launcher in this game. And these are scary because launchers are what get you the biggest combos, but you can just stand block them, right? If you're crouching, though, if I set King to crouch block, this is both, like, I'm somewhat familiar with the very, very basic idea of Tekken. This is for anyone who's completely unfamiliar, and also for me, too. I want to make sure that I remember things as accurately as I think I do. So if you're crouching, yeah, right? Mids will send you to the stratosphere. So there's the mix there, right? Is like highs are very powerful. So you see right now the 1 jab is just completely whiffing, right? Highs are very powerful, so you want to crouch them, but of course, if you crouch, then you get hit with mids, right? And of course, I have no, don't talk to me. I don't have any King combos. I think he can do something. He has like, what's his throw? Is it a half circle back forward or something? I can't remember. He has like it's the giant swing input too. I think it's this, right? Yeah. So is it? Can I do? Oh, I mean that one isn't the same aerial power bomb that it used to be. Anyway, we'll figure it out in a second. But yeah, so there's high, mids, and then lows are obviously, they're the opposite of highs. Lows, in my experience, are more of a, like, they tend to be the weakest buttons in Tekken, I think, in the sense that, like, they tend to have the most startup, they tend to have, be the most punishable on block, but, I mean, they tend to also just be, you know, nice, quick ways, since people don't usually want to be crouching, because mids are so scary, they tend to be nice, quick ways to just kind of bonk somebody, right? King's low game, to my understanding, is not super strong, right? Because his idea is more so he's not mixing you up between mids and lows. He's mixing you up between highs and mids, right? Like he's mixing you up between throws and then so you want to duck throws, and then when you duck the throws, he launches you or does some other big scary mid. But yeah, that's the general. The highs very strong, loose to crouching. Mids very scary, right? But they can just be like you block them by default. I think even if you're not hitting anything in this game, be just standing. No, okay, maybe I'm wrong. I thought if you just weren't hitting anything, you were stand blocking by default in Tekken. Maybe that's because I have the dummy sets to standing block and not, like, can we have him, I want to set him to just, like, do a button. It's okay, we'll figure it out in a second. But yes, okay, so, otherwise, I know that there's, I usually talk about when I was starting Grand Blue, and this is also my advice always whenever you're picking up a new game, right? Is don't get too complicated with it, right? I mean, Tekken is obviously notorious for this. Right? We're not done. I mean, King also, I think, has the longest moveset in the game, technically because of his chain grabs, but it's not like, you know, 100 times longer or anything. This is what a lot of people will open up Tekken. They'll open up the move list. They'll see that and they'll close the game and they'll refund it, right? And they'll go, oh my god, what the? I can't learn 197 move. What are you talking about, right? But realistically, like people say it a lot, and I think it's very accurate, right? The game also, this is good. Tekken 7 did not have this. This is Tekken 8 has sort of incorporated this idea. Even these 19, I doubt that I'm going to be using all of these, but like. You don't need 200 moves, especially when you are as bad at the video game as I am, which means the people that you're fighting are also going to be really bad at the video game, right? Realistically, we have to figure out like a couple of moves that seem pretty good, right? And go from there. We're definitely going to be using probably like, 10 moves or something will be in our rotation, which is, if you think about it, that's like basically the exact same thing as Grand Blue or as really any 2D fighter, right? You've got your button that you poke with, right? You got your anti-air, you got your buttons using combos, you got specials used for pressure on block. Things like that, right? You've got things you do on Oki, right? And it adds up to be about 15 or 20 moves, maybe, that you use in consecutive order, right? And it's, by the way, like, keep in mind, this is a little, yeah, there you go. This is a little bit misleading, too, because Tekken will have, like, this palm strike there, 1, 2, right? So, again, yeah, 1 is the one on the left, 2 is the one up there, 3, to my understanding, is the bottom one, and then 4 is the one on the right. Let's double check this very quickly. Brutal Sting, so, like, 1, 2, 3, should do? Yes, yeah. So 3 is the one on the bottom, right? And then 4 is the one on the right. Left is 1, 2 is up there, 3 is down there, and 4 is on the right. Wonderful. But yeah, like this for example, this palm strike, it goes 1, 2, and there's also 1, 2, 2 plus 4, right? This is counted as 2 different moves in the move list, but this is really it's part of the same combo. Like this is almost like if you counted your auto combo in Grand Blue as like hit 1 was part of your move list, hit 2 was part of your move list, and hit 3 was part of your move list. And that's technically correct, right? And you had 3 separate entries there. That's actually correct, right? But it makes it definitely a little bit bigger than it otherwise would be, right? So it's not as intimidating as it seems, and you also don't need all of those moves. Now, the question, though, is what are going to be our primary moves? Because, again, if you guys are familiar, if you were around when I first started Grand Blue, right? The general idea that I think, and this is, it's not my unique intellectual property or anything, but I stand by it, is I think you need only really 4 things to hop online, play ranked in a fighting game, and have a good time, right? You need to know what to do over here, right? Maybe not all the way over here, but like over here, right? I mean, even over here for Tekken, there's like sometimes there is actual, there's things that can happen from this far away, but for the most part, you need to know what to do here at like roughly, let's call it like roughly round start distance, right? You need to know what to do when someone is right in your face. You need to know what to do. I mean, normally we talk about anti-airing, right? But in Tekken, that's not even a thing. So we'll switch that up for something a little bit more interesting here for Tekken. But we'll talk about that one last. So anti-airs don't really, people don't really, you see, the jump is not exactly the most horrifying thing in Tekken, right? And then you need to know what to do as a wake-up option, right? What to do to pressure people. Now, of course, none of this is as linear in Tekken as it is in any of the other games, because, if you knock somebody down, do I have a button that knocks down here? Yeah, there you go. So they can stand, they can get up like that right away, or they can roll, right? They can stay on the ground. So Oki is a little bit, it's a lot more complicated in Tekken than it might be in other games. But again, we don't need to cover every situation right now. We're horrible at the video game. So let's think about something very basic here, right? When we are at this distance, roughly from people, let's look at let's have the main techniques here. Because I don't have by the way, I didn't come in here with a plan, right? This video might be a little bit longer just because we spend so much time trying to figure it out. But let's think. Oh yeah, so heat is a whole other thing, right? So that's a good point. But honestly, right now for the very beginning, I'm just going to let's see. Heat activation is apparently forward 1+3, right? Yeah, sure. Whatever, man. Whatever. We'll worry about. We honestly might not worry about heat in this video. I know it sounds crazy, like, oh, it's the fundamental game mechanic. It's okay. It's okay. We don't need like. It's fine. Our game plan will it'll start, I suppose, coming together over videos. Not right now. But I'm curious. So I know. Okay, I do know one little thing about King in terms of things that I just know from previously playing him in games. There you go. Sorry, it took me some time, but it is actually organized a little better than I expected. They do have a whole section for just throws. Oh, and look at how beautiful it is. Look at this. It's just throws, right? And we got all of this. What a wonderful time to be alive. What a wonderful time to be alive. Isn't that amazing? And then there's I think a different section for the chain throws too. But yeah, so giant swing, right? This is the thing. This is to my understanding. So this is forward. Oh, it's forward and then half circle forward, starting at the back. Right. Okay. I was doing half circle back forward like I'm Potemkin or something. Yeah. Again, this is we're not in Rising anymore. There are no simple inputs, but this. So yeah, giant swing, right? It's you break. It's a one break. Yes, and they can also tech it when they land. That's fine. Power up with quick input. What does that mean? If we do it, the faster we do the input, the better it goes. Interesting. But for now, the idea is, right, it is that right there, right? So that, if you notice, is a 10 frame startup, right? So that is as fast as anything in the video game, right? That is as fast as our one jab there, right? Now, of course, it's a, what's it called? It's a high, right? So people can duck this. That's fine, right? But I think the reason I brought this up and I wanted to hammer home on this, I'm actually a little bit surprised that this is not in the main techniques for King, I will say. Maybe it's not as important in this game as I remember it being in 7, but there is a very interesting sort of idea here, right? I mean, this is not really so important, but technically, right? So you see, right, what happened right there? The way throw breaks normally work in the video game is that I can't do this, but theoretically, you see how King is reaching out more with his left hand here, right? So this means that this is a one break, right? Remember, one corresponds to the left arm, right? So the fact that he's reaching out more with his left arm means if you want to break this throw, you hit 1. This one right here, you see how he's reaching out more with his right arm there? That means that this is a 2 break. You mash 2 to break this throw, because again, 2 corresponds to the right arm, right? And then there are throws that are 1+2 breaks, which I think this is. I think this one is a 1+2 break. I'm not certain. We can double check actually. T1. It might actually just be a 2 break. I wish there was a really easy way to just get all the way down to the throws, but it's okay. Yeah, so I think Tijuana Twister there, I think is actually a 2 break. I don't think it's a 1+2 break. Oh yeah, it's a 2 break. Okay. But the idea is that where is Shining Wizard is the next one, right, that we're looking for here. All right, I found it. Yes, it is Tomahawk. My bad. It's not called Shining Wizard. It's called Tomahawk. That's how silly of me. But yeah, so this is a 1+2 break, right? And if you notice, if you can pay attention when it starts up here. Oh, I can't do instant while running, so I'm bad at the video game. But it's really hard to tell apart from the startup of Giant Swing in terms of if you look at how his arms look when he's reaching out there. Oh, I think I just got the quick input power up there. Interesting. Got some damage for sure. Right, but the idea is basically that if learning to do these instant while runnings is a little bit difficult. You basically have to tap. Yeah, there you go. You have to tap forward a lot there, but you can do both, right? You can do the running into what's it called there, into Tomahawk, or you can also just stop and do Giant Swing. Now, of course, you know that'll get more consistent with time because right now we're not doing a great job of it. But there you go, right? So if King gets a chance to just kind of get a little dash going at you, and of course you can do the instant while runnings, it's even better, right? Because there's a way you can do this very quick, right? That was kind of it, but not really. Then it gets even better. But that's sort of a nice core throw mix there in terms of that is just a straight, that's a 50-50, right? It's hard for you to really tell if King is running at you whether he's going to full-on do the Shining Wizard there or whether he's just going to do Giant Swing, right? So that's nice. That's a core just thing we can do to throw people, right? I don't think honestly like that's already gonna take some getting used to just because even just doing that Giant Swing input quickly, right? And then also doing Shining Wizard as fast as we can it's gonna take some getting used to. So I think that's literally besides like the very basic just going for throws like this, I think that's the only King throws we're going to use for now. I don't think we're going to obviously King has 100 throws, right? We're not going to worry about that. I think that's unnecessarily complicating things for now. So that can be our a very basic throw mix that we have there, something to do when we're sort of at that round start distance, right? Something like here, right? We can very quickly try and oh, there he is. Again, it's gonna take some getting used to. Okay, yeah, we can very quickly try and run at people and do that, or we can run at them and do Giant Swing, right? Obviously, if they're just gonna match, then none of that's gonna work, right? But if they're just going to match, you can also just like swing a button or something, right? And this is also something we can try and enforce a little bit. Now, off of plus frames like this, it's gonna be difficult. Like if they block something that's plus, like the one jab there, right? The nice thing about Giant Swing having a 10 frame startup, it means that if they block, right, they have nothing that can beat this, right? 10 frames, right? Means that yeah, it's forward and then half circle forward. My bad. There you go. Like if they block this and we buffer Giant Swing out of the jab, right? There's nothing they can do to beat the Giant Swing there. They have no button that is fast enough necessarily. So apparently now I can't do it anymore. Yeah. Well, I mean, if we can't do our Giant Swing, there you go. I was like, if we can't do our Giant Swing, this mix is useless. But yeah. So that's a nice little thing that is set up, right? If we can get them to block something that's plus like this, then we can go into Giant Swing and cause them some problems. And once we get better at doing our Tomahawk or our Shining Wizard there faster, right? Then we can kind of do that is like a straight mix that you have to hold between this, right? Not that. This. Oh god, I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's gonna take some getting used to again. But yeah, the Shining Wizard and the Giant Swing, right, is an idea there. Now, seeing how difficult that is for me to do right now, I might just honestly just do the Giant Swing, right? And instead, so here's an interesting. I just discovered this at runtime basically. That's kind of hard for me to do right now. I think I'm going to do either Giant Swing, right, or if I feel like I wanna be a little trickier, right, we'll do the Tijuana Twister, I suppose, right. Oh, hold on. There you go. Oh, not there you go, apparently. Is it not? It's forward, half circle forward, right? There you go, yes. Maybe I need to be cleaner with my inputs. Grand Blue has, it's dulled my ability. But yeah, I believe we can just do the same input, I think. Is it not the same input for Tijuana Twister? Sorry, I mean, we're learning, right? So you're gonna watch me fumble around a little bit. No, it is. I think I'm just doing it wrong. Yeah, so. Interesting, what am I doing wrong here? Forward, half circle forward. No? Maybe my inputs are just super unclean, right? That could be the case. Forward, yeah, it's a forward, half circle forward too. I'm not sure. I mean, I can't even do giant swing anymore. I'm washed, man. I'm washed. Okay, there you go. So we can giant swing. We can't Tijuana Twister though, apparently, which is highly unfortunate, I would say. There you go. All right. Anyway, so the point being that technically that is seeable, right? You can, I think you can see that King is reaching out with one arm or the other, right? Yeah, you can. But nobody in our rank is reacting to that shit, right? So I think this is a more realistic way for us to attempt to cross people up, right? Either we do that into giant swing, right? Hopefully, if I can manage it. There's something a little bit interesting about the timing of inputs here, like how rapid in succession I have to do these. I'm not sure if I'm doing it too fast or too slow. So I'm getting just the regular throw there, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. It'll come with time, with some practice, right? But the idea there is we can just do giant swing or Tijuana Twister there, I think. It's a nicer way to mix people up. That's a little bit more doable for me because doing the instant while running into Shining Wizard there is still a little bit above my pay grade for now, I think. Yeah, this right here. I can't do that very fast, so this is gonna give people a lot of time to bonk me. From distance though, we can however, yeah. So that's a mid, right? So that's again very simple. This is a high, right? It's really easy to do if you get a lot of distance, right? This is a high, and this is a mid, right? So we can do something like this, right? Out of running either of those, hitting 4 at all will give us a mid. So if people want to duck this, oh, my bad. If people want to, I meant to say, duck this, right? We can kick them with this. So that's a nice little mix there too. So okay, let's recap here because I got a little bit lost in the throws. But again, I think the idea is basically up close, right? We're going to be trying to enforce some plus frames with this into our best attempt to do giant swing, right? Or our best attempt to do Tijuana Twister. And it's not going to be super consistent at first, but we're going to do our best, right? We're going to get more used to that over time. And then if we get some distance from people, we're going to dash up and do this, or dash up and do this, right? No real mix up there at all. I think as far as Oki, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. As far as Oki, I don't know. We'll figure it out, right? I don't have all the answers for King. I think in general, you know, we can just try and basically, if people are close to us, right, we can try and block whatever they're gonna do on wake up, because you can do wake up attacks in this game, and then try and enforce the same strike throw mix. Or we can try to, if they're far away, we can just run at them on wake up and then do the same thing, right? Either the Shining Wizard or the kick. As far as using actual buttons, because King does actually have strikes. It's not just all throws. Here's the other point, right, that I was talking about before. So anti-airing is not really a thing in Tekken, but as far as punishing people for doing things that are a little too committal in neutral, which is what anti-airing tends to be, right? An example of, at least, right? There is an idea of you have different frames and different punishes for different frames of how minus somebody can be, right? I think technically it does get as granular sometimes as you have a 10 frame punish, an 11 frame punish, a 12 frame punish, a 13 frame punish, a 14 frame punish, and a 15 and above frame punish, right? In the sense that if someone does a move that is, what do you guys like? What do you guys think? Let's see if we can figure this out. If is this, what is this? That's -3, so that's totally safe. What's like a bigger move that we can do? That's -5, -14, right? For example, right? You can technically, you're punished for something that is -14 and something that is like, I don't know, -10, like that, right? Are gonna be different. Right? I don't think we need to get all that granular. I think we have a 10 frame punish and a 15 frame punish. As in, we have a nice quick punish for things that look like they're going to that just look like they're minus at all. Right? I think we can do something as simple as this. Right? 1, 2 there, and that is not a ton of damage. Right? I think it's like 20 damage or something. Yeah, it's exactly 20 damage, so it's fine. But if we want, we can also do, we can go into throw off of this. Yeah. So we can do a little bit more, right? If we think people are just going to sit there and take it, right? And then if we think that somebody has done something incredibly unsafe, right? Then we can hit them with like that, right? And do the 15 frame punish with the hop kick there. I think there is a little bit more nuance there. For example, this can be like a 12 frame punish, right? Nice 33 damage there. After this, yeah, we can do something like that for a 13 frame punish, and that's also a heat engager, right? Well, we're not going to worry too much about those right now, though, right? Again, well, if we get the wherewithal to include that, sure, but I think by default, we're just going to be doing this as our 10 frame and everything that isn't 15 frame punish. And then if I feel like somebody just did something incredibly unsafe, I'll do this, right? And then we'll go from there. As far as getting an actual combo off of this, that's it. Is that I don't need, listen, I understand that that is almost certainly very, very unoptimal, right? But again, we're not trying to go for optimal. We're trying to go for, hopefully, simple. Right now, again, I'm actually messing up my ability to do this, because this is the giant swing input too, so it'll give us some more, it's basically just giant swinging somebody who's midair, right? But it'll give us some more practice with that, so we can hopefully get more consistent at it. Yeah, because at the end of the day, we need to be able to do this this giant swing input, or we're going to have a bad time. There you go, right? So I think that is going to be our basic punish combo. We're going to try and get as consistent with that as we can. It's not very consistent right now, right? But it's fine. We will learn. Yeah, I think I'm not hitting back. Yeah, I'm not hitting back with enough like wherewithal. You know, I'm trying to skip the back part, and I'm going like forward and then down back and starting there. But I think I have to hit back with a little bit more authority. That's feeling a lot better now. Yeah, it's feeling a lot better now. Okay. I think I kind of figured out somewhat. It's not going to be perfect 100% of the time now, but I think I somewhat figured out what my problem was with doing these forward, half circle forward inputs, right? So I think that's it, right? That's it. We're going to do, we're going to have this basic, if we enforce some plus frames, we're going to have this basic strike throw mix, or not strike throw mix, throw mix, right? Between Tijuana Twister and Giant Throw. If we get some distance from people, by the way, you're not going to see any Korean backdashes on this channel, not for a while anyway. We can do either Shining Wizard here, or we can do the big boot. Oh, for a mid there. And then if someone does something that looks like it's not very punishable, but maybe is kind of, we'll do this, right? And maybe every now and then we'll include this little throw at the end here. Or if we feel like, actually I think we can do 1, 2, 3, right? Oh, but that's not a true, it's not a natural combo. Okay. And then if we think someone's doing something really, you know, very, let's call it daring, we can hit them with the hop kick into, hopefully, this here aerial power bomb, right? Yeah, that right there. Right, that's it. That's gonna be our Tekken. Right, we're not going to. I don't know. This is horribly suboptimal, but that's okay. You don't need to be even close to optimal to actually go online. I think the one last thing that we can talk about here is heat, right? Because this is, we don't have to get super deep into it, but this is, you know, a pretty important part of the video game, so we can at least try and think about it. So we have. So there's a thing that describes here like the heat system in general. What can be done during heat? All moves deal chip damage on block. Got you. A heat dash can be used when a heat engager hits or is blocked. So you just hold forward. Yeah, but when it's by the way, when it's a empty arrow there, it means tap it. When it's a black arrow, it means hold forward. Or right bumper. Okay. So got you. What can be done during heat? General heat smash, move that causes critical damage, can be activated. Right. Allows a powered up version of Jaguar Sprint and partially restores remaining heat time with throws. Okay, cool. So we can get into, so Heat Burst, this is like the generic way to get into Heat, right? Yeah. This is just a nice big armor move, to my understanding. I don't think you get anything off of that. Like, you can't really combo anything off of that. Yeah, it leaves you +2, but they're like so far away, right? What happens if they block it? So I think this is mostly, to my understanding, a get off me tool, right? So if we go back here and we do this and they block it, yeah, they're +1, but they're so far away. So Heat Burst is never really going to get you a ton. It's armored, right? You can see he's flexing there. So it's armored, right? But this is just a get off me tool. Once we're in heat, I don't think we're going to worry about if any of our moves accidentally send us into heat, you know, then we can worry about it. I think those little comets mean that it's a heat engager. Like if I do this. Oh, we have to. Yeah, I think the fact that it's lit up like that means yes, but we have to actually hit him with it for it to trigger, I think. Bonk, bonk. Yeah, okay, so that's a heat engager, right? Yeah, we can do the heat dashes there, like you saw. That's not bad, right? That is a very basic game plan there. If we can hit somebody with this, into his heat smash is a mid, right? Or there is he has an RKO, right? So that's I think we're going very simple. I think this is my is it Freedom Face Buster? No. Yes. No. Is it Rapid King Onslaught? They really call it RKO? Maybe it's Ultimo Jaguar. Let's try and well, actually no, we can see, right? We can see play demo. Which one are you? Oh, this is the heat smash. Got you. This one is oh my god, it's the pedigree. Yes, of course. You love to see it. Not what we're looking for though. Is it Rapid King Onslaught? They knew what they were doing. They knew what they really called it RKO. They made the initials for this RKO. That's wonderful. Okay. Yes, so it's Rapid King Onslaught. So it's forward 3-4. Or just what? Or just 2+4? Oh, it's forward 3-4 and then 1-3 or 2-4. Is that right? Is that what I think that's what I'm seeing there. So if we're in heat, say we do this, right? And we're here. So it's forward 3-4. Yeah. Oh, that takes us into the dash. I see. And then we can do that from there, right? Can we out of the dash? Can we do it right out of this? Yes. Oh no. Okay. So we do still have to. The heat engager, the heat dash does not count, right? The heat dash does not count. Gotcha. So we have to get into heat, right? And then we have to do this. Oh, okay, maybe we can't go into that right from the heat dash? It's forward 3+4, right? Yeah, yeah. Can we do the heat dash out of this, though? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, because the heat dash is a mid, which is why I was interested. Yeah, because we can do it there. But I guess our mid out of that is... He probably has some big mid out of that, I have to imagine, right? Muscle armor, emerald elbow. What is this? Oh, okay, interesting. Not what I think I'm looking for. Is it shoulder tackle? Yeah, that looks right. Okay, so it's forward 2+4. And can we do that out of Jaguar Sprint, I'm assuming, right? Oh, hello, heat burst, there you go. So we can do this, right? Into, oh god, what was it? Forward 3+4, was that right? Oh, we're out of heat. I just want to be in heat all the time, just for the time being, because I want to learn, please. I'm sure there's a way for me to set that up. Player's heat, no heat limit? No heat limit. Yeah, that sounds right. Boy, it seemed like my heat was limited. Feels like I was lied to. Like if I did the Jaguar Sprint there, my heat's going down. I'm being lied to. Not like this. Oh, okay, there's something. There's something that's maybe a little simpler for now, right? It looks like just hitting 3 there gives us a mid sort of drop kick. Yeah, okay. So yeah, there's so we'll do that. Or what was the RKO again? Let's put it on the screen just so I can remember it. Rapid King Onslaught. Oh, it's just 3+4. Okay. 1+3 or 2+4. Gotcha. Display while training, right? So yeah, we can do this into that mid right there, or we can do this. We can go into the sprint there, into the RKO, right? There you go. There's a nice, and then we have our heat smash, of course, at all times. That is a mid and does massive damage. So I think that can be our basic heat game plan from now. And we'll probably only enter heat like this, or using the heat burst is my guess. But yeah. All right, so that is obviously, again, that is a pretty bare bones game plan with King. And by the way, even though I say this bare bones, we're not going to be able to implement all of this in match, right? This is just what ideas do I want to work on first, right? So let's get a quick summary. I'll probably edit this down a little bit just because I was kind of hopping around a couple of different ideas. But basically, here's going to be the quick summary, right? So we are going to enforce plus frames up close with this into either giant swing, which hopefully one day I'll be able to do consistently, but for now I cannot. It's fine. It'll get better with time. There you go. Or Tijuana Twister. Or, right, this. That'll send us into heat. So there's, we have a throw that is broken with 1, a throw that's broken with 2, and something that punishes you for crouching our stuff, right? And then once we're in heat, right, we can do either this into any mid. There's a plethora of mids there. There's this one too, right? Or there's obviously our good old friend, the Rapid King Onslaught, aka the RKO, right, for a high there. So that's a basic little game plan there. Otherwise, if we get distance from people, right, when we're not up in people's faces, we're going to be running at them and either hitting Shining Wizard like that, or we're going to be running at them and doing this, right? And I believe, yeah, okay, this is probably we'll do this for mobility, this little Jaguar step here, just because obviously, you know, my back dashing is not exactly top tier. Yeah, so this is probably going to be how we get around. But yeah. So that's I think the basic game plan. And then as far as punishes, if we see anything that looks minus at all, we'll do this, right? And every now and then we'll include one of these throws. Or if it looks real minus, we'll do this, and we'll try and go into the little air power bomb giant swing right here, right? That's it, right? So obviously that's going to take some time to incorporate, but we're using what, like 10 moves maybe of King's move list, and I don't think that's going to be necessarily so horrible for us as once we learn to actually incorporate it. Yeah, okay, so this video I think is going a little long, but it's fine. Well, let's play one ranked set right here, just to actually at the end of the day we can spend as much time as we want talking in training modes, right? And I do think generally that people spend too much time in training modes when they first pick up a fighting game. Even there, like I spend more time there than I would like, just because I also wanted to explain everything to you guys in terms of my thought process and why I'm picking the things that I am. Let's play some ranked. I think we might have to go through special style. Yes, it's kind of like modern there. That's okay. We're good. I'll turn special style. Wait, did I turn it on? I didn't mean to. I mean, we can skip this. You can put me in the low. Yeah, you can just. I would get put in the lowest rank anyway. Don't worry about me. Okay, so we'll play some King, because of course you sure want to set the starting rank for King. Yes, please. The rank calculation has been skipped. Yeah, we're at the lowest rank. That is all totally fine. Connection information. Wonderful. I don't know, man. Rank restrictions, connection quality, cross-platform, sure. I just want to... Did I turn special style on? I'm actually not certain. I think I turned it off, but I'm not... I don't know. All right. Wait. Oh, this is just training mode while we wait? I see. I see. Maybe we can figure out whether or not we turn special style on. But yeah, we'll play a rank set here. Are we going to lose? Probably. Is that a problem at all? No, it's okay. We did a bunch of silly stuff and lost a bunch of games when we first started playing Grand Blue, and now we're Master Rank. I don't think I have special style on. Yes. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, I guess I'll spend this time kind of trying to get this giant swing input down, since it is a pretty important part of our game plan here. Right. Just doing some reps of this input, maybe out of the hop kick too. Nice, nice. Yeah. It'll get, like, obviously right now it's not super consistent, right? But it'll get more consistent. That's the important thing. For now, all that matters is that we attempt it, and if we mess up, that's fine. There you go. Opponent found. Hello in the Americas.
Get ready.
Let's see.
For the next battle.
It is a Raven. Now, of course, we don't know anything about our opponent's character, but that's fine. That is okay. I have no issues with this.
Resist and be eliminated.
Whatever you say, man.
Round 1.
All right. What do you guys think? Little one jab? Oh, he's back dashing on us. Oh my God, he's a ninja. He teleported. All right, what's he doing? He's got an idea here for sure. Oh, he's crouching. So true. That's incredible. Get hit with a mid nerd. Oh, okay, okay. Hold up. Nice. You guys know the drill. Heat bursts. Okay. So yeah, this is his get off me tool there, right? Whoa. Okay, that's a mid, I suppose. Good to know. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be rage art, right? We're gonna get a lot of value out of this in the lower levels, right? This is just—it's like nice little invincible reversal right here. I will say I don't really like how King's rage art looks, but oh well. Oh, nice, nice. I was just holding down there. I wasn't blocking. Okay, okay. That's honestly not so bad, right? We had some idea of what we wanted to be doing there. Oh, okay, okay. We've been launched. 1 second. Ow, ow. Okay. That does not look, I guess that was not minus as I expected it to be. There you go. I want to jump so bad in this video game. Oh wait, we got, how do I turn special style off? I think I accidentally turned it on. Wait, no. There, oh, it's L1. Okay, you can toggle it. I see. Oh, that's unblockable, I suppose, right? Oh, okay. So true, best. What are you doing? What's the plan? Okay. Is that backdash, is that invulnerable, or does it just technically count as crouching for a second? Which is why our throws are missing. I'm going to guess that it's the second one. Ow. Ow. Okay, okay. Rough first game, but again, it's gonna take time, right? We're out here, we're learning. I mean, besides, his ninjutsu has evolved to a new level, guys. It's gonna take some time. All right, run it back. I think we did a decent job trying to implement what we were doing earlier, but as the game went on, I think we sort of just let him do what he wanted a little bit too much. Wait and see in this game is going to be a bad idea, right? We have so little idea of what our opponent's character actually does that if we really just try and sit there and defend, we're probably going to die. So we have to just swing, I think. Oh, I keep turning special style on by accident. Heartbreaking. Local man turns on special style, asked to leave. Oh, that's a low. Okay, I see you. Okay. That was accidental, but it's fine. We're matching a little bit, right? But it is somewhat intentional matching. I'm trying to do the things that I want to do. There you go. It's gonna take some time. Okay, we block these. Ow. So true, bestie. Oh, that has armor, right? That has armor and heat. Very true. Okay, let's might actually still kill us. Oh, or we're just gonna whiff horribly. That's fine. Oh, okay. I was trying to do the throw out of that there, but I kept messing it up. Yeah, I think you have to do the inputs a little bit faster one after the other than I'm used to in this here video game. So our inputs getting consistent is going to take a little bit of time. Oh, damn. Yeah, also I think crouch blocking by default is a bit of a bad habit that hopefully we will grow out of as we play more Tekken. I think by default right now I want to crouch block, but of course, like we were saying, right, the mids are the scary things in this game. So you want to stand block by default unless you have a reason not to. Is my understanding more so. Okay. Wonderful. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Why not, right? Why not? Some basic throws, they're never gonna lead us astray. Those were attempts at the Shining Wizard. But we'll take what we can get, right? Okay. Ow. Yeah, crouch blocking. Bad idea. Oh my. He ninja kicked me. Yeah, I think a lot of that is just it's low profiling stuff, right? A lot of his ninja shenanigans there. Okay, so true. Get wrecked, nerd. Ow. Hold on. We're gonna run at him and get mid. Nice. Oh, King has some throws for if you stay down, right? But unnecessary. All we need is Heat Smash, baby. Nice little fucking full screen mid there. We hope to see it. What do you guys think? Bonk. Okay. Okay. Get thrown, nerds. Get one jab, nerds. Oh, he's crouching. Okay, okay. Fair enough. We should have gone with our crouch beating option there. Nice. There you go. Yeah, we knew he was gonna crouch there, right? So we did that. Okay. This guy hasn't rage darted yet. I wonder if he will pretty soon here. We blocked all this. That's wonderful. Get Rex, nerd. And there you go. Right. Oh, wait. He's alive. Why is he alive? Oh, nice. We got hit. Oh, but he's dead. Wonderful. Okay, awesome. Why'd our rage, our Heat Smash do so little damage there compared to before? I'm curious. Any knowers? But yeah, see, like that time we stayed calm. We implemented what we were trying to do a little bit more in terms of just the high mid stuff. We haven't hit anyone with a giant swing yet, but it's okay. We're thinking about it. It's just gonna take us some time to actually do it, right? As long as we have the idea, it's not so bad. Okay. Into the throw. Yeah, that's what you were talking about earlier, right? And then, oh, okay. I thought he would crouch there. He did not. Okay, yeah, we're hitting. There's a lot of matching going on, right? So we're just hitting fast buttons because we want to win these match wars. Bonk. All right, buddy. What's the plan? What's the plan? Oh, that's the plan. Apparently, my bad. Oh, I was gonna say get Heat Smash, but no. Get Heat Smash. Never mind. I'll say it anyway. Don't mind if I do. Look at this. We're playing Tekken, right? Are we playing the world's most majestic Tekken? Far from it. But are we playing the video game and learning and having fun? Right? We've adapted to our opponent already a little bit here compared to where we were at the beginning of all of this. I'd say so, right? So I'm having a good time. Now, I know people don't like playing King or playing against King, so maybe he's not having a good time. That's fine. His fun is his problem. My fun is my problem. Bonk. What are you doing? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when they come for you, a motherfucker? I don't know, man. But yeah, we're playing Tekken, right? It's just that easy, right? It took us a game to sort of acclimatize to just like the general idea of how different this video game is, and to also stop stand or crouch blocking by default. But now we're, we might still lose the set, but we are at least playing the video game. Okay, get away from me. Oh, I wanna do the RKO if I can, or that works too. Oh, but that like ended our heat. Interesting. It's very unfortunate. Okay, good trades, I suppose, because we stay up there. Oh, nice. I was trying to rage dart there, but I guess I didn't get it out in time. I figured he would hit a button. I wanted to dash at him and then rage dart, but maybe you can't cancel your dash into rage dart straight up like that. I'm not sure. Get Shining Wizard, nerds. That's the little mid the mid Shining Wizard mix that we were talking about earlier, right? We're messing up the giant swing input, but again, at this rank, it doesn't matter. The fact that we do a throw there is still a mix of some kind. Ooh, okay. So true. Get off of me, please. There you go. Oh, it's a bound if it counter hits. I see. Interesting stuff. Yeah, I am blocking that one, sir. Can I punish this with Heat Smash? I can't. Highly unfortunate. Oh, but Heat Smash on block leads us into our potential... That leads us into the RKO dash, right? I did not know that. Good to know. There we go. We learned something. It's just like... I mean, again, we're still very much in the early stages of this journey. But we went from kind of getting absolutely blown up by that guy to when we calmed down a bit and recognized the stage that we were at, right? We're out here. We're a Tekken complete beginner, right? So all we have to do is recognize that we don't know how to defend. I don't know how to defend. I don't know what Master Raven does. But, stand blocking is a good bet if I have to. And then I just need to go on the offensive. And then we have a very basic offensive game plan, right? When we either dash at him in mid or dash at him in Shining Wizard. And when we're up close, we do jabs into either mid or throw. And we won our first set, right? I know like that wasn't the most impressive display of Tekken you've ever seen, but my idea of this is I feel like Tekken is a fighting game franchise that kind of, it intimidates a lot of people. It used to intimidate me too, right? This idea of like, oh my god, there's this infinite path to mastery and everybody's been playing for 20 years, And sure, yeah. But you don't need to be a master of Tekken on your first day. Look at how horrible, look at how bad I was right there, and I still won my match, right? And as we get higher and higher and we climb, we're going to, certain things are going to stop working, or we're going to need to make our game plan more complex for it to keep working on higher ranked players. That's okay. Start with the basics and build from there. Don't try to be a master at everything day one, And anyway, I mean, that was fun. I hope you guys, I know this is mostly training mode here as we try and kind of figure it out, but again, for the rest of the games here, we're going to basically just spend the entire time playing ranked matches, and if we really have to lab something, we have to lab something, but we'll use the time in between matchmaking to do that, most likely, so. I'm having a lot of fun. I think this is a really cool game, right? The fact that, yes, like I view the fact that there's so much to learn here as something that's enticing, right? Because it's not actually a barrier to entry at all. Look what we just did, right? It's not we just entered. We have not been barriered, right? So it's not a barrier to entry. It just means that the more time I put into this game, the more and more I'm gonna learn, right? So it's a good time. Anyways, for now, as always, we'll worry about what we can do in the future videos here. But if you made it this far in the video, I got 4 things for you. You know how it is. For number 1, if you liked the video, or actually no, for number 1, join the Discord. There's a link down there in the description for you. It's full of lots of nice people talking about fighting games, talking about other games. So, you can run some sets there. We had some viewer battles. We might have a tournament going on soon for Grand Blue. If more Tekken enjoyers join, that'll become a more mainstay fighting game on the channel and on the Discord as well too. So if you're excited about the Tekken content, I implore you to join there. It's a nice and welcoming place though. So please try and keep it a nice and welcoming place. I haven't really had to moderate or time out or ban anyone. Everyone's been so nice. So don't be the first person to ever have to do that too. Don't be the first person to ever have to ban. It's not a reputation that you want to have. Number 2, of course, if you liked the video, and I sure hope you did, get down there and like the damn video, man. Come on. It greatly helps with the channel. I appreciate it a lot, of course. It's the first video of a new game here on the channel, so the likes help, and they're greatly appreciated. While you're down there, for number 3, that subscribe button, that bell button, or right over there, and keep you up to date with all this content that comes out here. We're going to have a bit more varied fighting game content coming out at noon here. I mean, tomorrow I'm going to be playing in Paragon. Actually, tomorrow, this is today for you guys, but yeah, the Paragon that's happening at 6, the Grand Blue tournament, I'm going to be playing in that. That video is going up on Saturday. We got Tekken today, obviously. We might have Tekken tomorrow. We might have like a Ladiva guide on Monday, right? So there's going to be a lot of varied content at noon in the noon EST time slot here. So if you want to make sure you are notified whenever anything is uploaded and whether or not it interests you, and you want to know right away, make sure to hit that button. And of course, at 7 p.m. we're playing Relink, which is a ton of fun, right? It's a very different style of content, a lot more chill, a lot more just hang out, talk, chill about, nerd out about numbers and mechanics and things like that. So I implore you to check that out too if you only watch the fighting game stuff. And of course, for number 4. Most importantly, more important than whatever buttons you smash, whatever algorithm-friendly interactions you hit me with, I hope you had a great time, as always. I know I did, right? It's fun, man. It's fun. It's a new game. And I feel like, there's still a lot for us to learn in Grand Blue, but we have definitely, we're near the top of the mountain in the sense that, we're like top 1% or something of Grand Blue players. It's good to just go back to the point where I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm swinging and it's fun. And I grabbed the dude, I hit a dude I tried to hit a dude with an RKO and I misinputted it as a different throw and he still died and it was great, right? So I'm having a lot of fun with Tekken. There's going to be a lot more content of all shapes and sizes coming your way. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.